Hey there, friends. How are you guys doing? I hope you are well. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 3 of Let's Play Through Lufia and the Fortress of Doom on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In our previous episode, we parted ways right after being able to bear witness to the final confrontation between the heroes of this world and the infamous Sinistrals. So that whole encounter was known as the Battle at Doom Island, or the Battle of Doom Island, whichever preposition you want to throw in there. And we are kind of fast-forwarded about a century later. We know that this is a much more peaceful time, and everyone, it seems, has maybe forgotten the sacrifices that the warriors of older times have kind of made for them to even live and exist in these more peaceful days. So let's turn it over to the game. We're not sure what scene we're really about to see, but as this old man is even expressing, it's just yet another lazy day. And oh, what a cute little fella. Hello, Roman. Oh, Kenzo, come for a visit, have you? Yes. My, you're a mess today. Went adventuring again, did you? I went to the caves today. I wouldn't push my luck if I were you, but then again, I haven't seen any monsters lately. That's okay, I'm not afraid of any monster. And oh, look at this cutie patootie. I have to say, with just how cheerful and happy this music is, the little sprites make it. They're so adorable. Hello, young lady. Are you all alone? No answer. You're new around here. What's your name? Maybe she's mute, or maybe she's just shy. Are you lost? Is everything all right? My name's Kenzo. What's yours? Leave it to a kid to just, thrust themselves into the situation and break the ice by just saying, hey, this is who I am. What's going on with you? Lufia. My name is Lufia. That's a nice name. Hey, Lufia, where are your parents? Aw, did they die? Where do you live? Let's play. Huh? Let's go outside and play. Okay, what do you want to do? Tag. I'll run, and Kenzo, you come after me. All right, I'll count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, whee! Ha ha ha. And she's off. That is adorable. 3, ready or not, here I come. Guys, that just makes my heart. Children are so innocent. It is what the world absolutely needs. Seems like a nice girl. I wonder who she is? Well, I wonder the same thing. 9 years later, I wonder how old they were when they first met? I'm guessing 6, maybe 7 or 8. Certainly not that old. They're probably in their late teens now. Time for afternoon training. Nobody's coming today anyway, just another day off. Hey, I have an idea. Jack said he was going to chase Uria around the castle again. Let's go watch. This I have to see. Okay, I hope Uria's not a girl because that could land Jack some jail time. I don't believe this. Oh, poor Kenzo. Trying to get his job done while everyone else is just playing hooky, these bozos. Line up, Kenzo. They're just having some fun. And that's what peace is all about, right? And what would you do if the monsters suddenly attacked? Monsters get real. There haven't been any monsters around here for 100 years. Well, we know why. Do you guys remember why? Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, Lufia. Why, Kenzo, aren't you new guys supposed to be training today? How'd you know that? Then you also know why I'm here. Skipping out again, I imagine. The commander won't like it if you don't practice. I'm not skipping out. No one came, so drill was canceled. Oh, I see. How about you, Lufia? What are you doing? I found some Perfea buds over here. Take a look. Here. Which ones? I'm guessing all the flowers? Where are they? They're all over the place. Look closer. Perfea almost never bloom, but they're so pretty when they do. Always the flower lover. I guess you're right. I remember making wreaths for you, Kenzo, when we were children. You made me dizzy with so many flowers. Yes, those were happy times, weren't they? Tell me, Lufia, what do you think about life the way it is today? It's good, I think. We have peace and, well, you're here. Oh, look at Lufia snuggling up next to Kenzo. I wonder how long this peace will last. Life used to be so hard 100 years ago. That's interesting that he's actually expressing this concern, or at least thinking about this, because the way everything has been presented to us so far, it almost seems like the inhabitants of this era have almost forgotten the sacrifices that Maxim, Salen, Guy, and Artea made in order for this peace to exist. But I guess on the other hand, you could argue surely there are historians or scholars or in general school teachers that are trying to remind people of their history so people won't be doomed to repeat it. Are you thinking about the past again? What do we do if the Sinistrals returned? Maxim is dead. Who would defend us? You're a knight of Aleckia, aren't you? Doesn't Maxim's blood run in your veins? Won't that be enough? We should be getting home soon. I'll make you some cinnamon tea. I haven't made it for a while. Ugh, cinnamon tea sounds glorious. You guys, I've been fighting a cold for about a week and a half, so I'm dragging a little bit. Cinnamon tea, one of your recipes that actually tastes good. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll have you know that it's very popular with our guests. That's odd. Aren't you using... what? You know, herbs that change the taste of things. The stuff people say is made by the Leiden Wizard. Well, I never. If that's what you think, then I'll never let you drink it. Come on, Lufia, I'm just kidding, okay? Don't be angry. Come on, let's have that cinnamon tea. And how about some of your cinnamon pie? Whoa, Kenzo, what pie are you referring to? Your cinnamon pie is the best in the whole world. You have some nerve. Well, if you're going to be that nice, I'll have to make a cinnamon pie, won't I? Maybe they're talking about cinnamon apple pie. Oh my gosh. I'm not a huge pie lover, but apple pie, the best. Roman, I'm going to use the oven now. Well, what's got into you? Going to bake something, are we? Cinnamon pie. Lots of cinnamon pie. You're going to love it. Lufia is in a good mood. What happened? Nothing. I just said that her cinnamon pie was the best in the world. That's all. I see. Well, she hardly ever bakes for me when I ask her, you know. What? Lufia owes you so much. You'd think the least she could do for you is bake a pie. Oh, I don't do that much. I'm just an innkeeper. I remember 9 years ago. Has it been 9 years already? Time sure does fly. Have you heard? People say that monsters attacked the kingdom of Sharon. I don't know about that. If it were true, why don't the knights look into it? That's what they're there for, right? The kingdom of Sharon won't let the Aleckian knights enter. Besides, they're all too lazy. No one will go and see. Isn't that the truth? Uh-oh. Talk of monsters returning. Isn't that kind of what we're a bit concerned about? Kenzo, go ahead and have some tea. The pie will be ready soon. Uh-oh. Kenzo, where are you? You mean the young man? He just left. Uh-oh, I'm gonna venture she's gonna be a little salty about this. Really? Whatever's he thinking? That Kenzo, I'll never forgive him. Oh, come on, Lufia. Well, I guess to be fair, she was cooking for us, and then we just kind of darted off without saying anything. Monsters in Sharon? It can't be true. All right, and now the wheel is officially handed to us, so we have control over our protagonist that I have named Kenzo. Let's take a second just to familiarize ourselves with the controls. We don't have any items, so there's no point in really worrying about that. There's no magic to our name. Equipment, let's see here. Our various stats on the status page: attack power, defensive power, strength, intelligence, agility, and magic resistance. Not a whole lot to write home about. We've got a knife, some cloth armor, no shield, no helmet, and some measly sandals for boots. We will be able to pick up a couple things here in town. I believe we start off with a little bit of gold. Yeah, there we go in the bottom right-hand corner there. We've got 100 gold, so we'll make sure we run around town, do a little bit of shopping, and of course, do a little bit of looting, because it would not be a JRPG adventure if we did not steal from everyone in town by going through their drawers and chests. Let's see, menu. I don't think we need to switch out anything. It appears like it maintained all the settings that we had put on when we were controlling Maxim and crew. Anyway, this little girl says Lufia was crying. Whoever made her cry must be cruel and unfeeling. Well, maybe she could also grow some thicker skin. Why aren't you with Lufia? You two are always together. What happened? Did you have an argument? Well, I wouldn't say it was an argument as much as me kind of disregarding her feelings, but tomato, tomato. The latest dress designs are at the biggest shop in Lorbinia. Why don't you go there with Lufia? Well, if monsters are coming back, we may not want to go outside. Roman cinnamon tea is the best. I wish I could make it, but Roman only taught Lufia. Oh, I see he's playing favorites, huh? Lufia got mad and left. That's understandable when you bake for someone and he skips out. Why don't you take a break? Nah, we're good for now, but it is important to keep in mind that you can rest for free here at the inn. So if you do decide to do a little bit of grinding or for whatever reason your HP does become depleted, you can run back here to town and sleep at Roman's Inn. Hey, you shouldn't let such a pretty lady run away like that, says this fella, and then what do you have to offer? The Sharon rumor is true? Well, I don't know. I've never actually seen monsters in Sharon. Let's see if we can find anything in here. I think the only goodies in Roman's Inn should be upstairs in one of the chests or bookcases, vanities, whatever you want to call this. And we did find a dress, which actually makes me wonder, does Lufia live here? Because if so, then that might have been her dress we just stole. Kenzo may have some weird kinks, friends, that we don't really need to delve any more deeply into. But a dress, I don't think we can actually equip this, and I don't think there's a way just with our basic menu to look at that. I think we have to actually go to a shop before we'll have the opportunity to kind of compare different types of equipment and things of that nature. And it looks like that's open. Did someone else loot your drawers? You're an Aleckian knight? You seem strange. Well, a howdy do before you insult me would be a nice way to start, buddy. Shatam is north of Aleckia. Be sure to visit their inn. Well, I will do just that. Okay, looks like there are a couple shops up there. I've got to wrap my head back around the layout of this town. It has been a minute. I want to say if you go straight down, it's going to kick us out of town. So let's just stay in town before we take any of these far-reaching paths. I don't think anything's over here, but I just want to be thorough because, again, keep in mind, you can find some goodies. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and tell you guys that I would recommend looking through town before you spend any money, because you sometimes will find equipment that you can also buy in town just by looking around. This is a merchant shop, okay? Good to know. And we don't have the opportunity to look here, so I don't really think we can inspect. Oh, Lord, I guess you can. I forgot about this. You can adjust how many of everything you want, but we only have 100 gold. We're broke, so that's not even going to be an option beyond the one. But I'm not going to pick up anything. I don't think we really need it. And we will surely find some stuff. And find some stuff we did by stealing this potion that I'm sure that merchant was holding on to for a later date, but it's mine now. This is the weapon shop. Let's see what he's got. A dagger as well as a knife. Again, let's hold off, but let's go ahead and take a look at what the look option allows you to do. So you can hover over things and it'll show you the changes to the stats if you did purchase that item. So we have a knife already. Obviously, there's going to be no change to any of our stats. But if we picked up the dagger, our attack power does go up by 6 points. Not terrible, but not something that I'm going to spend the 50 gold on right now. We'll just hold off on that. So we got a potion. That is nice. Let's see what's over here. Of course, making sure we check every single box, bush, and anything at all that we can interact with. This is an armorer's shop, and he's also got a couple of goodies. It looks like there is a dress that we ended up finding for free. I think we had the cloth already equipped. And then there is a cloth helm that I can't even afford right now, so we won't mess with it. And we're not even going to really belabor. Oh, I already talked to you about Shatam being north of Aleckia and him encouraging us to go check out their inn. We will. Just give us a little bit of time. We already ran over there to the flower fields. Let's see what's up here. Ooh, what can I do for you today? Nothing for now. Record will be how we actually save our progress, but I'll go ahead and do that towards the end of our last episode. I don't want to waste too much time tinkering about with that, and we haven't really done much of anything anyway. The way to Sharon lies through the northern caves, but beware, monsters roam the tunnels. Okay? We'll keep that in mind, and I don't think he's got anything, but We'll look at his window anyway. And it does not appear as though there is anything. Oh, we did find a revive in this bookcase. Lady, you saw nothing. My husband hates rain. That's why he uses the underground path. Okay. Would that happen to be this? Well, let's see where this leads. Oh gosh, hopefully not to someone's basement where anyone's chained up. You did well to find this underground road. It's a good way to keep out of the rain. What can I do for you today? Nothing. Let's see. If we come over here, we find a Sweetwater, and he doesn't seem to mind whatsoever that we're just taking it and splitting. I guess we can consider it a prize for finding his little secret hideaway. Do you have anything else to say, ma'am? Nope. Just repeating that her hubby does, in fact, hate the rain. So we'll leave them to that. I don't think we can go up this way. The stream is blocking our path here. We shouldn't have too much more exploring to do before we wrap up this episode. So let's just finish off strong with another minute or two of chatting to folks and looking around. Yes, it's really peaceful. Well, at least it is for now. Sounds like times might be changing if monsters are appearing. When you want to use magic, select the staff icon with the cross key and press the A button. During battle, use the cross key to choose a spell. Press the A button to cast it. Oh, interesting. I forgot that they referred to that little D-pad as a cross key. Very weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before outside of this game. Maybe you should ask the commander first. He's in the castle. Ask him what. Press the A button when in front of the dresser. Maybe you'll find something. When you walk around, touch objects in towns and villages to find hidden items. For example, you could look around outside this room. I think that's a little pro tip there, so we will definitely take a gander in the house as well as outside of the house. Or I guess actually this is probably the training building or something. But anyway, we found a cloth helm. So circling back to what I said, make sure you do a bit of exploring before you go ahead and make any major potions. I'm seeing a power potion because that's what we picked up, but what I was going to say is before you make any purchases, do a little bit of exploring around town. So we did pick up a power potion, which is great. We've gotten a lot of good things. Oh, but before I forget, I'm notorious for this. If I do not equip things as it's at the forefront of my mind, I will absolutely forget to do it. So let's scroll on down. We've got a helm here, and we will go ahead and slap it onto Kenzo. So there we go. Bing, bang, boom, baby. And we'll run back around. Did we pick up anything else? I don't think we did. No, we've just got a dress, a potion, revive, Sweetwater. We'll talk to the fella over, I think we saw, yeah, you can't change your weapon once you're in battle, so be careful. We will do just that. Well, friends, I think that's all we can do. I don't think we missed anybody to talk to, and I think we looked at everything that's in town. We'll make sure that we hunker back down, run around, and explore everything before we do head out of town, because I want to say if we head southward, I think that does kick us out of town, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that it does. So let's actually go ahead and just buy. Since we've done a good bit of exploring and picking up things for free, I'm going to actually sell this dress. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we need it or can do anything with it. And oh my gosh, that is so funny. Look at Kenzo in the corner. If he cannot interact with or use or equip or whatever the item that you're hovering over, he turns his back to it. That's so funny. Obviously, I guess he doesn't really want to wear a dress. So we will get rid of this and happily collect our 60 gold in exchange for selling Lufia's dress. Oh, that's so terrible. And I think I will go ahead now with our newly obtained cash, purchase a dagger just to upgrade him. Again, just to remind you guys, you can look before you make any purchases, and you might want to do that. And we did go ahead and confirm already that we'll get that 6-point boost there with the dagger. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy it. I will throw it on him. Yes, we will equip it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and sell the knife while I'm thinking about it. I don't think anyone else will really need it. We only got 5 gold, and it's not like it's terribly expensive if we do have to repurchase it anyway. Okay. Now, as I was starting to say, I think that's everything that we can really explore and interact with. I'm pretty sure, you know what, I'm just going to do it just so that I'm no longer thinking and guessing. But okay, yes, going southward does, in fact, take us outside of Aleckia, so we don't really want to mess with that yet. We want to still explore whatever awaits us on the northern side of town. So we will part ways by talking to this guy who says, what? The commander, same as always. He's sleeping in the back room on the far left side. All right, well, I guess we'll have to go find him and see what he has to say. But until then, my friends, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, eagerly look forward to seeing you here in just a moment in episode number 4 of Let's Play Through Lufia and the Fortress of Doom on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you guys here in just a moment.